Great day. So, contrary to popular opinion, my life changed when I realized there's no such thing as a God in the sky sitting on a throne waiting to judge every little thing I do. I'll say it again. There's no such thing as a God in the sky sitting on a throne waiting to judge every little thing we do. Let's talk about it. Like many people in this world, especially those who look like me, we grew up believing in a God in the sky that was very judgmental, and depending on what denomination you learned, he's jealous. And he sits on a throne and he's judging every little thing you do. And when I lived from that belief structure, that paradigm, things were very different than what they are for me now. First of all, as humans, we love to personify anything that doesn't make sense to us. So we make whatever it is we personify in the likeness of what we understand ourselves to be. And so we assigned attributes like jealousy, judgment, condemnation to God. And it wasn't until I learned teachings like the law of assumption, especially as taught by the late great Neville Goddard and others who have come along that we talk about on these platforms, that I was able to understand, oh, that's a human thing. That's not the truth. And I'm an avid believer that you know the truth by the way it feels. So believing in that paradigm never felt right for me from the time I was born. And so I truly believe that that's why I came across certain teachings and lessons, because each individual soul is here to play a particular role, which brings me back to what God really is. God, because it is the infinite, that it chose to incarnate in infinite forms, in infinite ways. Every living thing is the essence of God, whether it's a tree, whether it's an insect, or whether it's you and me. And I doubt that God is willing to judge itself, because it is the source of all creation. So why would it judge itself? It would judge itself if man projected personification onto it and said, well, if God is God, then it must be like me, which is judgmental, critical, condemning, destructive in a lot of ways. And so I really am truly grateful that I shook that belief, because it's a disempowering state to live from. God loves his creations, and he loves us so much that he gave us absolute freedom. And we know it by the term free will. We are so free that we can choose bondage. We are so free that we can choose light or darkness. We are so free that we get to self-actualize. We get to experience things in life, learn, grow, or not. We get to evolve or not. We have some of our Father's traits, the ability to co-create, the ability to think and to emote, which we now know are some of the most powerful tools that exist on this planet. We were bestowed dominion over the earth with our thought and our emotion. They are creative tools. Everything springs from imagination. Even the Bible points in that direction when it says that God created the earth, the heavens, in 7 days. He said, let there be light, and there was light, and everything that he commanded in thought or even in spoken word became so. And isn't it wonderful that we have some of these abilities? Like God, we were created in his likeness, the little g, not the big one. I don't know, just some food for thought.